Themis's purpose was not conquest or command, but to establish a natural alignment with the principles of justice, truth, and order. From the unfathomable depths of my essence, she arose as a quiet, grounding force, moving in harmony with the unseen currents of existence. Unlike others who sought dominion, brilliance, or change, Themis brought something subtler yet profound, a sense of equilibrium that would shape the pathways holding creation together. Hers was a presence that neither overwhelmed nor demanded but offered balance, promising an enduring harmony amid the boundless potential of the cosmos. From the first moment she stirred, Themis did not seek to shape the physical world or command the forces within it. She understood that even the vastness of my essence, chaos, required a structure beneath its surface. Her purpose was to instill a framework, a delicate web of fairness, rightness, and reciprocity that would support the harmony of all things. Her influence would reach into the minds of gods and mortals alike, shaping their sense of justice and guiding them toward decisions that upheld the balance of existence. Themis was born of Gaia and Uranus, carrying her mother's nurturing stability and her father's unwavering authority. However, she was not bound to the earth or sky. Her realm was an intangible one, a place of thought, virtue, and judgment. As I watched her move, her actions held a profound simplicity. Each decision, each movement resonated with meaning, as though she walked a path set by a purpose higher than any individual or entity. In her, I saw a Titan who sought neither recognition nor glory, for she was bound to the truth itself, an unwavering dedication to the principles that held the cosmos in balance. While her siblings sought physical dominion, Themis worked quietly, almost invisibly, weaving her influence into the very fabric of existence. She had a way of bringing clarity to the murkiest depths, unraveling complex webs of intentions and desires, and revealing the truth that lay hidden within. In her hands, justice was not a weapon or a tool, but a natural force, one that flowed through her as instinctively as rivers flow to the sea. Her influence tempered the other Titans, guiding them toward resolutions without bloodshed when possible, and ensuring that the actions taken aligned with the greater good. In time, Themis became known as the Titaness of Justice and Divine Order, her role spreading far beyond mere rulings or laws. She did not enforce obedience through fear or demand compliance through strength. Rather, she provided a quiet understanding of how all things were interconnected, each action causing a ripple that would eventually return to its source. Her wisdom was unparalleled, for she could see the balance within each being, each realm, and her counsel became sought by gods and mortals alike who desired clarity and direction. Her most profound gift, however, was the ability to foresee outcomes, not as predictions etched in stone, but as possibilities shaped by choices. Themis could sense the potential consequences that each path held, guiding her to advise others with a deep awareness of what was to come. Through her, the concept of prophecy emerged, not as a rigid fate, but as a delicate interplay of choices and repercussions. She foresaw the consequences of arrogance, the downfall of those who would ignore their responsibilities, and the suffering of those who would act in ignorance. Yet she did not judge harshly. Her wisdom was tempered by compassion and an understanding that every being walked their path at their own pace. When Themis united with Zeus, the god who would rise as king of the Olympians, her role expanded further. Though the two were powerful figures in their own right, it was through Themis that Zeus tempered his rule with wisdom and fairness. She counseled him in times of conflict, and it was often her guidance that brought peace to Olympus. Their bond was one of mutual respect and purpose, a union that held not only affection, but a shared dedication to the greater order of the cosmos. In time, their daughters, the Horai and the Moirai, were born, each inheriting an aspect of Themis's wisdom and influence. The Horai, the goddesses of natural order and the seasons, governed the rhythms of life, from growth to decay, ensuring that time flowed in harmony with nature. The Moirai, the Fates, carried her understanding of choices and consequences to their fullest extent, weaving the threads of destiny for gods and mortals alike. These daughters embodied Themis's influence, carrying forward her legacy into the cycles of time and existence. As the great conflicts of the cosmos began to unfold, Themis did not take up arms or choose sides. She observed with an impartial gaze, understanding that the struggles between gods, titans, and mortals were all part of a larger equilibrium. Even as the Olympians rose to power, casting down the titans, Themis remained. She knew that power itself was transient, that rulers would come and go, but that justice, true, unbiased justice, would endure. Her strength lay not in force, but in her unshakable commitment to truth, a force no god or titan could bend or break. After the rise of the Olympians, Themis's influence continued to permeate the cosmos. Her role was now one of counsel, of quiet strength, offering guidance to those who sought her wisdom. In the courts of Olympus, her presence was a reminder that power must be tempered with responsibility, and that justice must be served impartially. Even Zeus, in his most sovereign moments, would look to her for wisdom, knowing that her insight was a compass that pointed to the heart of balance and truth. I, Chaos, saw in Themis a force that defied the very nature of chaos itself. She was the one who could see clearly through the swirling potential within me, bringing a sense of harmony to the boundless energies I held. She was not a force of restraint, but of alignment, ensuring that creation did not descend into disorder, that each being found its place and purpose. Her legacy was not one of power or conquest, but of quiet resilience, of a balance that endured through all turmoil. Through Themis, the universe came to understand that justice is more than an abstract concept. It is the force that upholds existence, the thread that binds us all to one another, and to the cosmos itself. And though she remains a silent presence, her influence reverberates across time and space, a reminder that the greatest power lies not in strength or glory, but in the unwavering pursuit of truth and harmony.